Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning into the channel and to my review today. And this is going to be the last of the Acolyte wave that I'm going to be getting and reviewing. And this is Jedi Master Indara. And I really enjoyed her character towards the beginning of the show. And just the use of wire work and her character was very interesting to me. And yeah, just really enjoyed it. To be honest, this is probably one of the most bland looking figures of all in the wave. There's a little bit of a wash on her upper tunic, and the pants don't really have anything going on. But we do have a Jedi robe and a very green, vibrant lightsaber. As you can see, she's the fifth figure in the wave. Got some pretty cool mural art on the side. But, Acolyte was canceled, no season 2, so I'm bummed out. I'm not surprised, but I'm bummed out because would have really liked to see where the live action debut of Plagueis would have taken us, and there was just a lot more to go through and see, and they kind of left it open ended, but it was left where it could end. So it is what it is. I'm still gonna think about the parts of the show that I did enjoy rather than focus on what I didn't. But other than that, I'm gonna try to enjoy these figures as well. It's cool to have some Jedi from the Old Republic in these old, brighter yellow robes. So pretty cool figures, though, that they gave us brand new molds head to toe to kind of show off some new articulation. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this thing. And so here's first look at Indara out of the box, and she looks pretty awesome, man. The lightness is very nice. Got a little bit of pan. This is probably the most bland of all the figures in the entire wave compared to Osha, Jackie, May, even Osha. Or I said Osha already. Y'all get what I'm saying. I don't know. I didn't really care for Yord that much, but maybe it was just I didn't really care for his character, so it definitely turned me off from the figure. But I actually really did enjoy Indara's character in the very beginning episode. Thought it was pretty badass. I loved the use of line work in the Acolyte. I thought that was like a very awesome way to kind of showcase the early use of the High Republic Jedi and their powers. Honestly, it should be utilized more in all of Star Wars. That was just the line work was just superb in that. But really awesome, vibrant green blader. She's even got some nice silver paint in her hair ties here. She also has the two little dots of her like moon tattoos, whatever that symbolizes, and even got some nice brown on the boots here and on the belt itself. Not a bad looking figure by any means, and it was pretty cool to get some brand new sculpting, brand new mold head to toe for all of these figures. So that was also a pretty cool plus. But let's go over some of the closer paint details and articulation, sculpting, etc. And so as you can see, Luminara, she doesn't come with much. So let's just take a look at her one and only accessory here, her lightsaber, if it comes out of her damn hand. And here's her hilt. Let me get a little bit of a little bit of focus here for y'all. It's got some nice paint on here. Nice little gold color. That's better when I don't put my hand behind it. Not too bad. Got a very nice green blade here. Very nice color to it. And then Indara herself. So taking a look at her robes here, you can see most of the hoods on all of the Acolyte figures, except for May, with the exception, has like this pleated like it's knitted. It's sewn in the middle of the hood, so you can't. I mean, you could probably snip this piece if you wanted to and make this hood more useful, but I'm probably not going to mess with it. That being said, I'm just going to take this off real quick so we can take a look at the figure herself. And like I said, as you can see, this is definitely one of the more plain figures of the wave. And something that I don't understand that I'm seeing here is they kind of gave a wash on this rubber overlay here. Or no, this is all a separate piece. So this whole skirt seems to be an overlay. And this is actual sculpting. No, this is an overlay too. Kind of like a soft rubber here. But they gave her tunic, the top half of her tunic a wash, but then her sleeves. I guess they just kind of like to bring out the pleats and stuff, the nice details. Oh god, oh goodness gracious. Oh man, look at that. It goes from like this yellow, nice, light wash to fucking nothing. That's kind of slack. Which that's very typical for Black Series. It's not like a surprise. There's plenty of figures that are missing paint on the back, but that is a man. That's a difference, dude. Imagine if the whole figure had the wash like this piece. That would make it so much better. As you can see, there is no thigh cut here. We just have like a dumbbell joint in the middle here. Little quick rundown. I'll just go over articulation. So you can get a Whoa, didn't realize it was that bright. Now you can see. Sorry, y'all, I didn't know it was that bright. Now you can see that wash I was talking about. Sorry about that. See that light wash just brings out the nice pleats and folds of the fabric, and then the sleeves and the back and the pants have nothing, like nothing at all. Like that's kind of disappointing. So, which I plan on keeping the robe on her anyways. So, but let's go ahead and hit up articulation. Let me scoot this up a little bit. All right. So Indara here. So we can get a full T, no problem. Less than 90 at the elbow right here. And looks to be maybe a ball jointed wrist. I can't really tell because of the way that her sleeves cover her wrists. But I can't tell if these have hinges or not, to be honest. Oh, okay, there we go. Horizontal hinge here on the left hand. And I suppose that means a vertical hinge is on the. Yeah, I kind of feel it now. Vertical hinge on the right hand. Horizontal on the left, pretty typical. Arm spin 360 degrees around. Like I said, this is a totally separate piece overlay, as well as the top half. And then she can kick right out in front of her, no problem. She's got a little bit of kickback, not a whole lot. Single joint knee, get slightly less than 90. Get down here to the ankles. You can go down about that far. They can go up a little bit too. And of course, we have rockers as well. A lot of ab crunch, a lot of bend back, not so much forward, but a lot back. There's like that. Head tilt, not a whole lot of head tilt, but there's a tiny bit here. She can't really look up or down at all. Nice little. What I do like about the figure, obviously, is the tattoos right here on the side of her head. Here, let's get a little bit closer. She's got her face tats, kind of look like Jelly Roll. But I actually kind of like the hair sculpted right here. How it's coming off. I like how this comes off of her face. That's kind of nice. That's pretty cool. Just getting a closer look, you can see that wash again. Sorry, I apologize for earlier. I didn't know the camera wasn't in focus. You can really see that wash now, and it just really accentuates these pleats. And it's just so plain on her fucking pants and her sleeves, man. Like, that's just very disappointing, to be honest with you. But it is still cool to have a new mold, and it's pretty decent articulation. I gotta admit. So cool character. The figure is eh. This is probably the last Acolyte figure I will buy until we get like Cal Knocker or the Stranger or whatever, but not bad. Well, y'all, that pretty much wraps it up. Like I said, this is probably gonna be my last Acolyte figure. I still don't have Osha yet, and I actually canceled Basil and Venestra. I kind of just got excited to see this. I actually really dig Venestra's character, just an alien Jedi or whatever. But this is for until we get Kalnaka and the Stranger. This is probably going to be my last Acolyte figure I'm going to be having in my collection. But other than my nitpicks, the half-ass wash and the very plain looking design it has, the likeness is incredible. Articulation is really dope. It's really sick and wicked that they dedicated totally new molds and sculpts for these characters. But the show being what it was, good points and bad, I tried to enjoy it and look at what I did enjoy rather than what I didn't enjoy. Got to walk away with it, and like I said, just got to look at the things that you did enjoy. But really decent little figures. The show being what it was, like I said, these figures are actually really awesome. Like Soul is amazing. Jackie, the amount of paint and articulation on her is just awesome, out of this world. And even May has a really cool design. She's designed her armor is after like old Byzantine era samurai mix, like hybrid armor. I think it's just really badass character design. But Indara here, like I said, I really enjoyed her character in the first episode. I forget the actress's name, but she played in The Matrix, so she's very familiar with line work. I loved the line work use in Acolyte, like I said, especially the first episode. Really would have liked to see more of it out of her character, but it was cut short for her. I'll say that. But that is pretty much the end of this review. It's all I can really say about this figure. It's a nice figure. The show is what it was, but if you did enjoy the show, I definitely recommend picking these figures up. They look awesome on the shelf when you have them together, I have to admit. But yeah, pretty awesome figure. I definitely recommend picking it up if you did like the show. If you didn't, don't buy them. You know, if you didn't like the show, don't buy these figures. It's as simple. It's that simple. So, hope you're all having a great day tonight whenever you're watching this. Thank you for tuning into this review. I'm gonna keep it quick today. May the force be with you.